Welcome to Costa Rica, or at least San Jose. This is the first part of my larger trip throughout Costa Rica, which actually started in Mexico City and then headed in to Puerto Escondido, and from Puerto Escondido into San Jose. So if you haven't seen that part of Puerto Escondido yet, definitely go check it out. But let's get into San Jose and what the heck you can do while you're there. Now, while most people who are visiting Costa Rica don't spend much time in San Jose, I would highly recommend it at least a day or two. This is going to be the most realistic look into what the life of a Costa Rican is. This is their largest city. This is what urban life looks like, and it's a really fantastic city in my opinion. There's lots of really great food, markets. You can get fresh fruit from around the corner. They have a lot of really great coffee shops, museums, places just within an hour of the city to go hiking. I think it's a great place to hang out at least a few days. Somehow during my time in Costa Rica, I only stayed in Selena hostels. Honestly, they're all fantastic throughout the country. The one in San Jose is in a perfect location next to, again, quite a few museums. I took a day trip to the Jade Museum, as well as some local restaurants, some of the bars. The party scene in San Jose is wild. I'm actually starting to get some flashbacks from going to an emo club and an EDM club in San Jose. No footage needed for that one. And San Jose, like many other capital cities in Central America, has a lot of Spanish-inspired architecture. I find it to be a really dreamy place to just pop in your headphones and walk around. It's cloudy, it might be a little rainy. There's beautiful tropical plants everywhere throughout the city. Here we have the Jade Museum, which I honestly think is a really great museum. It's about 4 stories tall, and I learned so much about the importance of jade to the indigenous peoples, the history of it, and a lot of artifacts within the museum. I would highly recommend stopping in and checking out while you're spending some time in San Jose. As I mentioned, most people don't even spend more than a few hours in San Jose, but I was here for a few days because I was waiting for another friend to fly in from the States to join me. So I was able to visit Hacienda La Chimba, which is a coffee farm. They have zip lining, they have coffee tasting tours. You can also go and do a quick 5-mile hike. It's a loop hike. There's even a 10-mile version. I would just stick with the 5. But it was a really beautiful hike overlooking the town, the city, through the coffee plants. They also had some pretty unique photo opportunities, some statues. I did this hike by myself and I felt super safe coming in and out since it is essentially within a park and you pay to do the hike. It was like $5 and a super approachable, beginner-friendly hike. I am 3 miles in, almost to the hand. Ooh, I realized that I left my walking stick back because I was filming my boyfriend a really stupid video. So that's what I get for showing love. For my Uber to pick up, low-key in the middle of nowhere. It's about to start raining, so pura vida. Great news, they have Wi-Fi. I was able to call an Uber. It was 9,600 colones, which is like $10, $14. I saw the notification. So hopefully they come pick me up, but it was a really great ride and hike. It was a great hike, good view, good Instagram spot. Not the only reason you should do this hike though, because it is just beautiful views all around. It's a tough hike. I sweated through my shirt, but also there were children doing it, so it can't be that hard. I guess I'm just a wuss. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you later. Also, it's definitely about to rain, so hopefully the Uber gets here soon. Another day trip that can usually be pretty good from San Jose is visiting Poas Volcano. Went to a volcano, woo! This is something you can drive to yourself if you're renting a car, or you can go with a tour group. I wouldn't recommend trying to get an Uber. I hear that, once you're up there, an Uber is not going to come and pick you up. It might take you there, but you're not getting back down. We had gone first thing in the morning because it does usually tend to rain in the afternoons, especially because we were in Costa Rica during rainy season. but it meant that it was still misty in the mountains, and unfortunately, we didn't really get a great view of Poas.
Wow. Is this a video? It is a video. Wow. I don't really know if it's even pointing at us.
But we still got to be a little silly and make the most of our walk to the volcano.
What? It's foggy. Jump on 3. Enjoying the views of the volcano. Yay! If this is a video. Wow. 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 Wow.
And of course, within an hour of us driving just a little bit more, this was the weather. Our Poas day trip actually included a stop off to a couple waterfalls. This is one that we just happened to stumble upon. It was probably a good 30 feet tall. I'm not 100% sure. I'm bad at doing that kind of math. But we, of course, pulled along the side of the road to go and check it out. Continuing our drive through the mountains on the countryside, we ran into a herd of these little guys. Are these not the freaking cutest things you have ever seen? These are coatis, and I can never remember the name. I have to Google little raccoon looking things from Costa Rica, and Google knows exactly what I'm talking about. They're all over the place, and if you do see them, please don't feed them.
So I'm taking us to a waterfall that I found online without a tour guide. Some lady told me where to go, but only in Spanish. I don't speak that good of Spanish, but there's a slide, so we're in the right direction, I guess.
And that's about everything we did in San Jose before heading out to our next destination. Make sure to subscribe so you can see where we go next.